Once upon a time, there was a renowned doctor named Dr. Leonard Miles, known for his expertise in pediatric surgery. He had spent years saving the lives of children, earning the respect and admiration of colleagues and parents alike. But behind his calm exterior, Dr. Miles carried a secret, a hidden darkness, fueled by guilt and a haunting past. Years ago, during a routine surgery, he had lost a baby on the operating table, a complication no one could have foreseen. It was the first child he had ever failed to save, and the incident shattered him. Though everyone around him reassured him that it wasn't his fault, Dr. Miles couldn't shake the feeling that it was. One night, years after that tragedy, Dr. Miles found himself scheduled for another delicate procedure on a newborn. The child had a rare heart condition, and only someone of his skill could perform the surgery. But as he scrubbed in and prepared, flashes of that long-ago failure returned to his mind. In the middle of the operation, something in him snapped. His hands, once steady, started trembling. The room around him felt cold, and he could hear the voice of the baby he had lost so many years before whispering in his ear. His vision blurred, and for a brief, horrifying moment, Dr. Miles forgot where he was. In that brief moment of disorientation, his scalpel slipped. The room fell silent as the monitors began to beep wildly, alarms blaring. His assistants froze in horror, watching as the baby's heart rhythm disappeared from the screen. Panic gripped the surgical team, but it was too late. The baby was gone. Dr. Miles stood there, stunned, unable to comprehend what had just happened. The weight of his actions pressed down on him as he realized he had caused the death of an innocent child, a death that could have been avoided. But the most chilling part was what came next. Dr. Miles felt a strange sense of relief. The voice in his head, the one that had haunted him for years, finally stopped. From that day forward, Dr. Miles never operated again. He left the hospital without a word, abandoning the career that had once been his life. Some say he disappeared into the night, a broken man who had lost his way. Others whisper that he was consumed by guilt, while some believe that the darkness inside him had finally won. The baby's death was ruled a tragic accident, but those who were in the operating room that night knew the truth. Dr. Miles hadn't just made a mistake. He had been overtaken by something far more sinister, a force that had claimed not just the baby, but his soul.